All right, you ready then?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just trying to record a podcast. That was loud.
I thought he was looking at me.
I think you're over here, aren't you?
3.
Or are you over there?
No, for me, you were looking at me.
Which way is he for me now?
I'm looking at you.
That way. Nope, the first thing you said. Yep. Right
so I was looking at him.
Yeah, you were looking at Couch. Couch, you were looking the wrong way.
Yeah,
is Shade over here?
Yeah.
You got.
Okay,
Yeah,
not for
you're
me.
over there.
So I'm above Shade
Uh-huh.
on my screen. I'm above Shade. Couch is below down left, and then Bacon's left of me.
Koa has it the same way I do. So.
Well, yeah. Okay, so Bacon's here. Koa's there.
No.
And then Shade's.
No. Other way.
Reverse everything.
Okay, so
This is you.
don't think about it the way that it has it here.
No.
Okay.
But this also has no bearing on the actual podcast. We just always do it.
It does when we reach over for a high five. High five.
Oh yeah, do it.
Shade.
Welcome to the Backpost Podcast, powered by the 8-Bit Nation, bringing you everything you need to know in the competitive world of 8-Bit Nation League, Pixel, and Prism. And now your hosts, Shade, Bacon, Boomer, and Pitch.
It is finally time for the finals. We are back. We got a new face over here. This guy. You've seen it before.
Hey, everyone.
Nothing special, but I got Bacon, Koa, Couch with us today. How you boys been? We had a lot of Koa this weekend. So
Yeah,
a
lot of Koa. I was excited about the lot of Koa.
Yeah.
I hope a lot of people were excited about the Laticoa. I had a good time doing it. It was
Everyone
a little scary.
I talked to said they really enjoyed it. So
that's what I was going to say. Initial feedback was that Koa did a great job.
Well, thanks, guys.
The league is hoping for more of it. That's what they're saying.
That's what the word on the street is.
Come on, Koa. Just commit.
Hey,
right here,
live. I will not do it live. All right, we're having off-season.
What if I gave you the pitch live
Hold it out
right
on
now?
us.
No, let's not do that.
What if I gave you the pitch live right now on the podcast?
I'll tell you to shut
Hey,
it.
go.
Save it for off season because
Yeah.
you got to make your pitch to one other. We got a couple people that we're talking about for Stream Team for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So one of those is clearly
we need the help.
The other one we're not going to talk about. Yeah,
we love our streamers that we have, but we want to get them some help, little variety for y'all. So
absolutely.
But yeah, we had a great time this weekend. Some awards were given, some games were played. We had a great show out from the community from all those streams.
I'm glad you said that. Literally 10 minutes before we started this, when I was in the kitchen preheating the oven, I'm looking at the emails we get about the stream reports. And I mean, over the course of the 3 events for the weekend, like we're averaging between 30 and 40 viewers. And these are hours worth of content that we're averaging that. Each stream's peaking at 50 viewers, which is great. You guys are absolutely killing it, as you have been through the playoffs. We love that. We're definitely looking at ways that we can keep that going for you guys consistently throughout the season. We'd love to see that kind of every time we do it, and then find ways to reward you guys for showing out like that. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, we peaked at I want to say it was 45 or something for the award show.
No.
Which was
50.
50.
I thought it was 40-something too, but then I went and did the summary after, and I don't remember seeing 50, but
I'll be honest with you guys,
so much.
I expected somewhere around 30. So that was huge. So thank you guys for coming out for that.
That's the one I thought we might get less on.
Yeah,
there's no gameplay. It's just chit chat time. But everybody showed out to offer an opinion. Which, whether you agree or disagree, that's what it's for. It's meant to be a discussion.
Gotta get some new pickers.
Oh God!
The games proved it. I'm just saying.
But yes, you guys showing up just for basically a discussion stream was huge. And keeping the chat going there. I was at work, but I enjoyed watching all the banter that was happening as the awards were announced.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
It was a really good time.
It was fun. Again, big shout out to Doggo. Doggo, absolute freak. Did all the graphics. Obviously did the stream stuff. So big shout out to Doggo.
Doggo's a great help. He's awesome.
It still amazes me the things that he'll just turn out so fast.
It's
and
great.
just show me. I'm like, oh, you already have that? I mean,
he just knows how to use AI really well. Yeah.
No, it's his Google Sheet. He gave us a preview one
Dude,
time.
his Google Sheet is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. I know.
Yeah.
If you ever...
10 or 15 seconds for it just to load.
Oh, yeah.
How many things are on there?
He has backlogged so many things that never see the light of day. He just has, just in case.
He's got stuff from the Unspeakable seasons. He's got a lot of the seasons, too. He's got a lot of them.
I almost had a hoodie on from those seasons tonight, but Bacon said he couldn't blur it out, so didn't want to do that.
You had to throw on the Jags pullover.
Yeah, man.
Which, in case she's watching... Hi, YJ. We saw you go live, and then you ended stream, so we didn't get to support. But in case you're watching...
She's gone live a couple times.
There's no way YJ's watching this right now, right?
Early in the season, I thought somebody was. But just in case, hey! So, stream more. We'll watch.
We still love you.
Anyway.
Playoff week 2 review. That's what we got to start off the podcast. We're going to start with Bacon talking about a game. Let's start it off. Let's kick it off.
Our first Pixel semifinal was Eclipse versus Falcons. Kind of a hot contest. We weren't sure how Falcons were going to handle Eclipse or how Eclipse were going to be able to deal with Nerd Justin and them, but Eclipse did it. They took that series 4-2. Falcons, they couldn't get over the hump consistently. Nope. Watching it all, they took 2 games, but it didn't feel like it. It was tough.
Eclipse is definitely has showed that they're the top talent now in the playoffs and continue to show that this week. But
that's Boomer breaking that semi-final curse that people have talked about, landing himself in the finals.
It's not a curse. Those seasons don't count. He told me they don't count. They don't count.
They don't count.
No curse.
But he'd count them if he had won one of those seasons.
Yes, he would.
Yeah,
he would.
But all love Eclipse.
He lost one of those seasons in the championship.
That's true. Eclipse putting themselves in the position to finish their story and securing the first spot in the finals.
Don't say that.
I hated myself for saying it, but I said it. It just felt right in the moment, but now it feels wrong. You. I might censor it. I might not. Who knows?
Everybody's going to be
it's just going to be bleeped out. Like when you said your address, you just going to bleep it out.
Yeah. But Shade, you've got our other Pixel semifinal.
Yeah, that was the Demons versus the Warriors. A little bit of a shocker when it was 4-1 in favor of the Demons. I thought we were going to see a little bit better of a game there.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, they were all pretty good games, I think. They were pretty close. They were closer, I think. But, I mean, Demons coming out winning that 4-1, I don't think anyone really expected it to be that much of a runaway.
No.
Either one of those teams could have won it.
Yeah.
But 4-1 was impressive.
Yeah, all love to Demons. It's just, it's that one. That one is the shocker. Not that they couldn't beat the Warriors like that. Clearly they did. But everyone expected Warriors to take multiple games. This would have been my top pick to potentially go 7. It could have. It should have. But
it was a best of 5 in the regular season.
Yeah.
It went all the way.
But Demons locked in. A lot of chemistry on that team. They know each other so well at this point. Very primed to give Eclipse a run for their money in the Pixel Finals.
Well, and I know they've been working on things to change things up a little bit because they know what the Eclipse got. So they're trying to come out swinging. So it's Demons versus the Eclipse in the finals for Pixel. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a good
I think
game.
it'll be a great game.
Hell of a
phenomenal series.
I think it'll be a great game. I think that both sides are gonna get those little jitters. A little bit of jittering, you know, some nervousness going on. I mean, it's a big game. Season 1 championship.
Go down in history.
Yeah, man.
It is a big
game. All right, you guys. We're gonna move on to Prism, where we had the Phantoms beating the High Flyers 4-1. This one got ugly. I think this one was not a great game. The High Flyers just looked off. Something wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. Especially from the first week.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they beat us, so I mean they played crazy that game. They were brick walls, and they couldn't come out and reproduce the next week. And
seems like it might have been your guys' problem, not their.
You know, I'm not gonna say that we played great, but they were a wall, bro. They were a wall.
Listen. Week 1 of the playoffs, High Flyers gave us peak Ospreys. Week 2, they gave us peak LA Mafia, and that's what happened here. It is what it is. I've loved watching the High Flyers whole season, and they just didn't show up to this game.
Mm-hmm.
When Phantoms, this was not close games like Demons Warriors. It did not feel that way. It didn't look that way. GG's Phantoms. That's securing their spot in the finals.
Yeah.
The other semifinal, we had the Wave taking it 4-2 against the number 1 Florida Ospreys.
Go Wave!
Good job, guys. We did it.
That Ospreys did get 2 games, but casting that one and watching it, the Wave were just so aggressive, and that's how you have to play the Ospreys. There were bumps almost every play. So many. I think Appa had 19 demos.
Appa had 19
that series.
Games. Yep.
That's red guy numbers.
I love it.
And
he averaged 3.3 a game.
That's go
ridiculous. That's right. Little hometown boy for y'all.
I mean, Appa and Nakaza played absolutely lights out in this series. They were phenomenal. Ospreys just they got behind early. I think it went down like 2-0 or something.
Who?
Appa and who?
No.
It's not Nakaza. Appa versus 6-0.
Shout out Akaza though.
Hey,
shout out Akaza.
It's because he's got fucking. It's because his name's different, bro. I get it mixed up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Ospreys. They did not look comfortable at all, even in their wins. Very odd. It looked very much similar to how the Hornets looked week 1 of the playoffs. Koa, that this is not the team that we've seen for 3 months.
Mm-mm.
Why? Did the moment get too big? Because we've seen them play when like Vice was sick. That's an excuse.
Yeah.
Why now? Why now did it look like that?
Ospreys were the team that everyone thought got like unfair right off the rip, right?
Absolutely. They were immediately the favorite after that matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crazy.
And
because that first week was upset city in the Prism bracket. So I mean, coming into that, they were the only real high seed left, and.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no. After week 1, it's a cakewalk. You're not making any money betting on the Ospreys to go to the finals. The odds would have been stupid.
Yeah.
And here it shows you got to go out and play the game. Wave didn't want to hear any of that shit and took it to them. I love it. I'm here for the upsets. I love that we have a finals in Prism of Phantoms Wave. No one would have picked that.
No one. I went through the brackets. I went through the bracket challenge thing to see who had come the closest. Prism bracket, no one was even close. I mean, it was like not even close.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people that had the pixel bracket somewhat close. I think it was Boomer and Liam, I think, were the closest two for the pixel one, but I mean the Prism bracket, like no one even came close.
Oh yeah, we have a 5 seed versus a 6 seed for the Prism finals. Love that. So
regular season don't mean nothing.
Don't mean jack shit.
Don't mean anything.
Except just to get there.
Yeah, you got
making the playoffs is a part of the regular season that matters. But once you get to the playoffs, you have to show off.
Win in the playoffs.
It's true.
Eat my ass.
Yes, congrats to Eclipse, Demons, Phantoms, Wave, making it to Season 1 finals in their respective leagues. I'm looking forward to the show this weekend. We're recording this right after the All-Star game. We will hit you guys with a final episode after the finals. But that's, as of right now, that's what we're looking forward to. 2 games remaining in Season 1. Congrats to them. Congrats to everybody. It's been a great season.
Fantastic season.
We do have plans in the off season for some stuff.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for
Which
that.
I'm sure we'll cover that in the next episode.
Yes.
Yep.
So we got to work out some details, but yes. Let's go into the All-Star review that just happened. Did great things. Couch and Boomer did the draft. Who got picked first? It was Yak for Boomer, right?
Yep, Yak was the first one.
And then it went
Unfo Banks at 2 and
Couch,
3.
and then Gardens, Mers, and then Shampoo ended up with you, Couch, right?
Oh, yeah. I was so happy.
I looked at the teams, and I called it a sweep. I didn't know how good the games would be. It was pretty good games, but it was 4-0 in favor of Couch over Boomer. I had to feel good.
It felt good. Now, my favorite part of it, and I don't know if this has happened before, every single game was 2-1.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Every single game. When it got to OT in Game 4, I glanced at chat and immediately saw Koala say, "Oh, okay, so it's just another 2-1."
So it's another 2-1 Couch win. Yeah, I saw that too. It was a phenomenal game to cast for my first cast on the 8-bit stream. Those games were great. Especially that last one. Yeah, the last one, the OT winner was Banks had a phenomenal series. Absolutely ran through everyone's fades all series. So it was great. I had fun.
And who won MVP for that one?
Banks.
It was Banks.
Banks won it.
Phenomenal series.
Deservingly so. Went crazy.
I voted for Unfo just because he's a Duval brethren.
He didn't score.
I want y'all to know.
He
did not score a goal.
I want you to know in the comms. The comms were hilarious. They were trying to get him a goal. Every time he'd get a pass, it just got saved. Like they were trying so hard to feed him and just get him one. That was pretty much Game 4. That was the comms. Was Unfo, score.
Did he have an assist?
Probably had an assist.
I'm sure he had an assist.
Yeah, there we go. Playmaker, Unfo. That's what you know.
Yeah, hey. You take it.
It was great. I loved it. Good times. Couch, you get to go over the other one.
We went from a 4-0 sweep in Pixel to a 4-3 Team Boss win in Prism. Of course, Team Boss had Hallow, Sweezy, and Ezio on a Steam Deck.
On a Steam Deck.
Ezio's Steam Deck showed up last night against Team Samu, which consisted of Vice, Doggo, and Kilo. This one was interesting.
Yeah.
The plan for the teams beforehand were to hit some clips. And if you watch that series, or you watch it back, there's a lot of pre-jumps. A lot of people just floating mid, waiting for that ball to get there. And neither team wanted to allow it. Like, there were multiple times that a clip was on the way, like it was right there about to go in. And somebody would just come last second and take it out of play.
There were some Clippy-worthy saves that we saw.
There were some crazy saves.
Yeah.
Crazy saves.
So, it was good entertainment, I'll say that. I randomized
presets. The randomizing presets every game. It was cancer. Is I think how I said it on stream. I was like, this is cancer. But it was an entertaining cancer nonetheless.
It was fun. I love that they had fun with it. Because you can go 2 ways on it. Everybody can sweat and it be that. Or if you have fun with it, at least it turned into entertainment. You got 7 games. Fun. Yeah, you got a 7-game series out of it. If one of the teams had swept and they were all randomizing the stuff, maybe not. Because
I put my full 10K on Boss's team, so I didn't like them playing around trying to get clips instead of finishing the damn game.
Yeah.
It was all I had. I called both games. I won my 10K from Couch's team, and then I put it all in against Yak, because Yak went with Samu's team. Or not Yak, Yami. And I was sitting there like, God, they're going to mess this up for me. And then they take it to overtime in the last game. I'm sitting there,
It was overtime too.
I lost all my channel points on Boomers the game before. So
See, I missed Game 7. I didn't know it was Game 7 OT. I'm going to have to go back.
OT.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But there were some crazy saves in that, but it was entertaining nonetheless. So
it was very fun.
Yeah.
Such a joy. And like Bacon said, I'm glad they went out there and had fun with it. Like that, kind of what we wanted from the All-Stars. You get a little extra game. It's not serious. Go do what you can. Like, just play some Rocket League.
Oh, they played Rocket League.
I will be working on everybody's roles who are All-Stars, so that's coming. I haven't had time to sit down, so...
You'll get your roles, people.
You'll get your roles, and we got to make roles for the award winners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got to do that. I was ready for the community one. We don't have player of the week things. Okay.
No players of the week.
We do have a special interview segment. Yeah.
Yeah. 4 of them.
Ooh.
4 of them. 4 interviews coming at you in your face hole right now.
All right. So I'm here with Sweezy, the manager of the OKC Phantoms. Congrats on making the finals. Right off the rip, you want to give us a score prediction?
I'm gonna go 4-2.
4-2.
OKC. Yes, sir.
4-2 OKC. I definitely think that's a possibility. This is gonna be a great game either way, so I'm super excited for this one. What one player on the other team do you think could make a difference in this match?
Halio. I think he's definitely that guy. You know, you definitely have to look out for him. I feel like honestly, all 3 of them work very well together. But if you're watching one specific person, Halio is gonna be the guy on the ball.
And then Verm's a scary
the demon.
dude. Verm's a scary dude, man. He's a scary guy. If you played in any scrims or anything with Verm, dude, that guy
he's everywhere.
That guy frustrates the hell out of me.
Yeah.
At what point this season did you realize your team had a legit shot to make the finals?
I feel like this could be a cliche answer, but I feel like when we took Florida down, I think with them being at the top and everyone kind of holding them up, you know, that high standard, taking them down 3-1, I guess you could say fairly convincingly, not saying they're a bad team or anything like that, but we played well that series. And I would say if not for that game, the Vikings game.
The Vikings game in the playoffs. I mean, and both of those were phenomenal series. I didn't get to watch the Vikings one live, but I did watch the Florida one live. That I know. I watched the VOD afterwards, but that Florida game, you guys played lights out. So I mean, absolutely, you guys played phenomenal in that game. What do you think led to your success? Scrims, replay review, anything else?
I mean, listen, I'm gonna throw myself under the bus here. We didn't do, as far as scrims, I mean, before games, I think we did 2 before matches, but other than that, we haven't really gone out and done a lot of scrims. As far as VOD reviews, I don't think we've done 1 as a team. So, you could say that we're somewhat lucky, unorthodox, but just us 3 as a unit, I would say, gel very well together, and I think that's kind of the secret,
You guys play phenomenally. I've been watching you guys play all season. You guys are great. What's up? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when we show up, I mean, we're a scary team. If we're not on, I mean, that it's another story. But
when Code's cooking and you guys are connecting, it's really fun to watch. So
yes.
Is there anything you wanna add to this little interview here? Anything you wanna shout out or anything by chance?
I mean, as far as shout outs, I gotta shout out my team, Cal and Code for sure. They show up, every night. Good attitude, coming out, trying to clip on people, it makes it fun for everyone. outside of that, the Pixel Boys, we got It's Bussin', Dishonored, Arrowblade when he decides he wants to watch it. But those guys are always there and they're hype. They're hyping me up quite a bit. I appreciate them. So.
All right. Well, that was just a little tidbit from Sweezy here. Thank you for coming on the podcast, and good luck this week.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of 8-Bit, as we've talked, we're at the end of the season. We got a very special interview with the manager of the Deadwood Demons, DK Nix. DK, how we doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Bacon?
I'm here, man. I'm here. We just recorded the podcast earlier today, so knocking out a few interviews. We're giving each finals manager an opportunity just to answer a few questions and talk their shit if they want. But I do want to start, congrats on making the finals. Long season, 3 months, good times. You guys did it. Right off the rip, I want you to give me your series score prediction for the finals, for your game.
Well, first off, I want to say I've been around since the OG season 1, and this is my first finals, so pretty stoked about it. Series score though, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give Boomer 2 games.
So you're saying 4-2 Demons over
4-2 Demons.
Okay. Well, when you listen to the podcast, you're gonna hear a number of people having picked Eclipse. But
yeah, that's fine.
We're very much anticipating. Everybody wants a good series for the finals. These playoffs have been legit. They've been great. But we're hoping both finals go 7 games. We want to see all the action. You know what I mean? But okay, 4-2 Demons from DK. Let's give a little love to Eclipse here. I want you to tell me what player on Eclipse you think really holds the biggest deciding factor for how the series is going to go.
Well, all season it's all been yak, 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 yak. I really think Stewie is that ground post to that team. That his defense is undeniably one of the best in the league, and I really think that's what keeps them afloat. Because if you see Stewie in the net, it's not going in.
That's a fair way to approach it. Somebody that's right here. He might have moments here or here, but he's consistently right here in the middle.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, Boomer and Yak, they have their moments, they can peak or whatever, but Stewie is just that constant. He's always there.
Awesome. At what point in this season, and you can be cocky here or you can be real, whatever you feel. At what point in this season did you realize that your team had a legitimate shot to go to the finals?
Honestly, maybe the second week. I mean, I hadn't talked much with any of them. I'd never really talked with Cookie. I'd only played with him in 1 game in the preseason. Never really talked to Royce. I'd never even heard Banks speak before until he was on the team. But once everybody got in that first VC and we started playing games and stuff, the vibes were just there. Everybody was super chill. We all played good. I mean, throughout the season, there were hardly any comms. We were just laughing, having a good time most of our games.
That's good to hear. And I mean that, owners, and you have it, we have access to the team VCs just to make sure people are active, and the vibe from Deadwood all season long has been the same. You guys are just chilling. Everybody seems real happy.
And knowing that we could lock into and get those comms going, we had to do it against Lansing. I mean, if we were doing our normal chill vibes, we might have lost that series, but we locked in.
Yeah, that 4-1 defeat, DK. That was, you guys put it to them.
Yeah, but honestly, the first 4 games are a lot closer than that series makes it out to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, on your team, what do you think has really led to your guys' success? Have you guys done a lot of scrims, replay reviews, or anything else, or is it just skill?
I mean, we've done a fair amount of scrims. I wouldn't say we've every week we're hopping on practicing, but whenever I was gone for a while, I was moving, as some people may know, but I wasn't able to be on, but the boys were still running games without me, still doing scrims. I mean, we've just been playing together.
Awesome. It's just time and chemistry. I get it. It definitely shows on the pitch. So, well, DK, I know this kind of came out of nowhere. I appreciate you taking the time to hop on with me. Give us your take on it all. But everybody at Back Post Podcast, we wish you guys the best of luck in the finals, man. Except for probably Boomer. He probably doesn't wish you the best of luck, but that's how it is.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Boomer.
All right, man. Good luck, and we'll catch up with you later.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, I'm here with the manager of the Wave, Appa. Appa, thanks for coming today.
Hi, how's it going?
Congrats on making it to the finals. Do you want to give us a score prediction? What are you thinking?
No, well, it was 3-2 during the season, so, and Game 5 OT, so, we'll say Game 7.
Game 7? Full
Game
7?
Yep, Game 7. Can go either way, to be honest.
I agree. I think it'll be a phenomenal
I'm not gonna
series.
overhype it. I say 4-3 us. You know what? You can't go against yourself. No.
Can't do it.
Can't really do that. So we'll say 4-3 us. Hopefully it's a good game and playing good, so.
Appa's a
Hopefully
homer.
people show up.
Appa's a homer. What one player on the other team do you think could make a difference in this match?
Let me check the roster real quick.
It's Code,
I know Code's
Sweezy,
there.
and Milkbag.
I think Code was their best player last time. I think Code. I've talked to Code before, so I mean, I'll say him. I haven't talked to either of the other two, so.
Code's a good dude.
We'll say Code. He's a good dude, yeah.
Very mechy.
Yep.
At what point this season did you realize your team had a shot to make the finals?
As soon as I got Verm. I mean, okay, gotta realize our losses are kind of out there. Okay, we've had some scheduling issues because Verm is dumb. Okay, aka Verm does not know how to schedule anything. Aka Verm has a terrible schedule.
So,
anyway, 1 week. Let's see. Where's my season schedule? Let's see. Week 1 we lost with Hollow. That was a fun win. Fun loss. We just laughed the entire time. It wasn't our fault. Actually, it was our fault, but no, didn't count. Week 4 lost to Ospreys. Game 5. So not terrible. We also had a sub. So I mean, Game 5 with a sub, not bad. The next week we had 2 Pixel players. So I don't count that. That doesn't count. We're not counting that.
We don't count the Pixel games.
We don't count that. And then week 8 we lost to Lincoln. In Game 5 again. So we really haven't lost, Realistically, we haven't lost with this roster except for that Lincoln game. But then we 4-0'd them in playoffs. So we're sitting pretty. Not bad. We're just underhyped.
Underhyped.
We're underrated.
Disrespected.
Underrated, yes. No one looks at us. Max viewers during a stream was like 10. Nobody watched us, ever. No one cared.
No one cares.
So,
and you're going to prove them wrong. There's going to be more than 10 in
exactly.
this game for sure. I guarantee it.
There was like 50 last game, and I was telling
there's a ton.
I was telling the team, and they were all hyped because we actually got more than 10 people.
I think, dude, Berm's a freak. I love Berm. That guy's so good.
Robbed. Actually goated.
He's so
I'm
good.
not gonna lie. He's better stats than your MVP nominees,
Hey,
but I'm not gonna say anything.
Why don't you bite me?
No?
Alright, huh? Why don't
You know
you
what?
bite
You
me?
just gotta look at the goals per game, the per game stats. What we need to look
I'll
at.
per game you with my nuts. How about
We
that?
had 2 forfeits, so we didn't get as many games.
Are we getting into this, Appa? Are we gonna do this during this interview?
Yes, we're gonna
do this during the interview. Oh, fucking listen here, cousin. All right, listen here. I stand by my choices, Appa.
Okay.
Look at.
Okay. Probably get a fat kiss.
Maybe. Hey, you win. Hey, you win. You'll get more than a kiss. I'll tell you that.
Okay. I'll be hoping for it.
All right. What do you think has led to your team's success? Scrims, replay review, just skill.
You know, if anyone joined the server, you would know what our scrim results are because we post them. I post them.
I do not. I'm not in your server.
Exactly, and that is a loss for everyone who ever competed against us because you'll know we did 2 scrims in total, and our last scrim was November 19th. Bang! We played Lincoln and we beat them, so you know what?
I still think you did more scrims than my team did. I think you did more than my team did.
We did 2 the first week, and then we stopped doing them after that.
So just pure grit and determination is what I'm hearing.
Yes, pure grit determination.
All right. Is there
good vibe, honestly.
Good vibe, the vibe train?
Hey, I've had 6th for 2 seasons now. In a row. Out of last season, too, so you know, I'm used to her.
I didn't pay.
Yeah, last season we went together. We went 6-1. No, underrated duo out here.
6-full is I've done 6-full since season 1. She's a good person.
Yep.
Appa, is there anything else that you would like to say to the folks outside, folks out there?
Let's see. Let's check. Wait, where's the text channels? Wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, Panda, you suck at making predictions for RLCS.
Mm-hmm.
You have terrible takes. Your bracket actually is dog shit. I don't even know.
Okay, to be fair, a lot of people's brackets. I don't think there was one good bracket.
What is
there.
this thing? This thing is cooked. It is cooked.
Yeah, everyone's
so
brackets
cooked.
got fucked. So
Doggo has a decent one. He has a pretty good one. I'll give him that. Doggo's bracket's kind of good, not gonna lie. Except for the Vitality top 4. That one's a little bit cooked, but why is all his games 4-0? He just has full sweeps. What the hell? Not a single game's going to 5. Every game out of 4. What the heck? I'm looking at the stuff. Oh, our game just got scheduled.
Hey, breaking news.
Yep.
Breaking news.
I'm not allowed to say it though.
No, I don't think so. This will come out before the game though. I guess you can because this won't come out for a while. So
we'll just say it's Sunday. We'll just say it's Sunday.
Hey, both championship games same day Sunday.
It just one's early, which I don't know who the hell scheduled that.
Yeah, they scheduled it like 5.
Who the hell? Why are we doing that, guys?
Because X.
Not prime time.
Because he
No, he needs to stay up later.
he has finals. He has exams.
Get the energy, get the monster, and just chug 3 of them, and you'll be good.
His mom would kill him.
She'll never know.
She'll never know. All right, Appa. Thanks for coming out. That's all the questions I've got for you.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks for coming, and good luck in the finals this week.
Yep. We'll see you guys Sunday. Yep.
People of 8-Bit, we are back again, and this time we have Boomer. Boomer, how you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Good. So, you weren't on this episode, as you guys have already seen that are watching, but Boomer had some work. We've had some scheduling differences with the limited games being on when they're scheduled, so this is the result of that. We're doing interviews with the managers of the finals games, and yeah, we're gonna chat with Boomer here. So Boomer, first, congrats on making the finals. It's been a long season. You guys had a good season. Right off the rip, I want you to give us a series score prediction for the finals.
4-2.
4-2. Okay.
Us. Obviously.
I would assume that you're picking yourself.
I'll give them one extra game. We beat them 3-1 last time we played them.
That's fair. Let's give some love to the other team. What player on the Demons do you think could make the biggest difference in the match?
Cookie.
Okay. And elaborate. Why?
They live or die on Cookie. He plays well, they're going to be harder. He doesn't play well, it might be a sweep.
Okay. At what point this... Go ahead.
DK and I, since I think week 2, we've said we're going to be in the finals, both of our teams. So we made it happen.
Well, that kind of takes to the next question. At what point this season did you realize your team had a legitimate shot to make the finals?
Well, so I did the tryouts thing. And I tried out Yak and Stewie, and the entire time we're in the thing, we're just like, I think it was Yak. He's like, Booma, if we get on a team, it's over. Nobody's gonna beat us. I'm like, probably, but there ain't no way it's happening. And then the whole gamer thing happened. He wanted to trade. Yak just happened to want to trade when I said something to him, and it just worked out.
Okay.
So I guess kind of before the season.
Fair enough. So what do you think has led to your team's success? Is it scrims, replay review, skill, anything else, or combination of everything?
I think it's just teamwork and just chemistry. I always try to just build a team with just full chem. Like, if you're not comfortable playing with each other, it doesn't matter what you do in scrims or what you do trying to fix it. You gotta work well with the people you're playing with, and it's felt like putting the perfect shoe on every single time we played, even since the very first time we played. So it's all chem, I think.
Okay. Well, fair enough. So you guys' game is scheduled for what, 5 p.m. Sunday?
Yep. New schedule. Weird time to have a game, but they couldn't do it at 9, and Yak has, I guess, finals or something, exams or something next week. It's already going to be, like, what, 2 a.m.? Or do it at 10 p.m. for him?
Yeah.
So, just hoping his mom doesn't turn off his internet.
Yeah, it is what it is. East Coast, American League, deal with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, best of luck to you in the finals. I already interviewed DK. Yours will be in the series of this episode after. But yeah, best of luck to all you guys. The community's hoping for 7. That's kind of what we boiled down to. We want the content. Give us 7.
Okay, it could definitely happen.
I agree. I think we've got 2 very even matched finals, and that's very excited for what the weekend has in store. But good luck to you, Boomer.
Thank you. Fuck you, DK.
And that's the interviews. What you guys just heard from was the 4 managers for the finals games. Interviewed by me, and Koa took one of them. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. We did ask them kind of preset questions. I just wanted to get the take from each one of them. And yeah, kind of see where their head's at here, a little less than a week away from their games. But that's season 1 stuff. Let's go into draft order for season 2 thus far. We did talk about it a little bit last episode, but we'll run through it again now we got a few more teams on there. In Pixel League, we've got KC Foxtrotters, Missouri Mudcats, Luxor Pharaohs, Incheon Illusion, Honolulu Havoc, Luxor Pharaohs via the Monarchs, Boston Peregrine Falcons via the Bandits, sorry Couch, New Mexico Fallen, Boston Peregrine Falcons, and Lansing Warriors. You can take note from there. You got Luxor 2 there in the top 6, Boston having 2 in the top 9. So interesting to see what those teams do with the extra first round pick. In Prism, we've got LA Mafia, Kyoto Anime Otakus, Round Rock Rednecks, New York Nightmare, Miami Nocturnal Hurricanes, Lincoln Sentinels, St. Petersburg Wave via Vikings, Houston Hornets, Havana High Flyers, and Florida Ospreys. St. Petersburg will be adding them another pick in the first round once we have the result of the finals. They will either have 11 or 12. So they will have 2 in the first round. So Wave poised to potentially win a championship and have 2 first-round picks for season 2.
Yeah, that's
the first 8-bit dynasty.
Potentially.
They do have their own Twitter and Discord.
How did Appa not win Manager of the Year? What the hell?
Because he got snuffed.
That's crazy. Them award makers need some help. That's wild.
Appa was mad.
He has right to be. Appa.
It's a regular season award.
It's a regular season award.
He did great.
I'm not saying
didn't finish.
He had 2 first-round picks and made playoffs.
You made playoffs. Oh, wait.
Just saying. I didn't lose in the playoffs.
That's true.
I'm undefeated in the playoffs.
This is true.
me?
Undefeated in playoffs. Shade, I like that. Undefeated in playoffs. We need a roll.
But yeah, those draft picks, those are gonna be fun. I'm more interested to see what the teams without a first round pick, how they end up. Like, can they recover from not having that?
Mm-hmm.
One of them very much will. I was looking at this before we started. The Vikings, I believe, they're not in a bad spot because it's pulling up. Boom, 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 boom. No, not there. They have load, bastard. Okay, they have St. Petersburg's second pick.
So that'll be high because that'll be high. Second.
Yeah, so that's going to be a top 2 pick in the second round, and then they have the 6th pick in the second round as well. So not as high as having 2 firsts, but they still have 2 picks in the top 18. They're okay.
Yeah,
they'll be okay.
They've just got to find that balance between who the manager ends up being.
Who else we got with no first? We got what? Monarchs, Bandits, and
oh yeah, Couch. Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to do some tinkering next season.
I got 18 and 19.
Oh, and Erie won't have a first, right?
No, Erie only has a 2nd and 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. So.
Boomer, do not make this the first time you ever draft me. Okay? Just don't do it.
Just don't.
I ain't it.
Yeah.
I didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, Monarchs will be interesting.
You're undefeated in the playoffs.
Because at
don't
least
say that part.
Boomer's going to have a pick in the top 2 of the second round. Like Birmingham doesn't pick until the 6th pick in the second. Monarchs don't pick until the 7th pick in the second. So Couch and then whoever will end up being the manager of Monarchs will have their work cut out for them. So
you guys got this.
Good luck, ladies.
That's the draft.
Yeah. That's the draft order.
That'll take us into our award recap that was graciously hosted by Couch, myself, and Doggo. Yeah, we'll just get straight into that.
You want to do Pixel or Prism?
We'll do Pixel first, I'll do Pixel, and you want to do the Prism ones. So
Sounds
for Pixel, we had Defensive Player of the Year was obviously my favorite player in the league, Mers. Well deserved, in my opinion. He won 2 Defensive Player of the Weeks. But was on a competing team. Defensive Player of the Year is hard to pick because obviously a lot of the teams that are losing a lot are going to have more saves. So you had to kind of go into that. But
I had that argument with someone today.
Yeah. Offensive Player of the Year was Nerd Justin. Also had a phenomenal season. Would love to see more of him from next season. Manager was Boomer. Love Boomer. Went into that in detail on stream. But well deserving. And your MVP was Unfo, with runner-ups being Yak and Banks. And Unfo ran the league, so good job, Unfo.
Very well deserved awards for these Pixel players. In Prism, this is where the controversy happens. But the award winners got their awards. Starting off with Defensive Player of the Year, it was Boss Gamer, the Houston Hornet, Koa's Love, Koa's King. Offensive Player of the Year went to Vice. Had a very stellar season. Goals, assists, all over the field. And surprisingly, Manager of the Year went to his manager, Mr. Samu. I think that one, a little controversy on his podcast too, with that pick. As well as the final one, the MVP. Yours truly, Doggo.
Doggo.
That one did not make people happy.
I'd give him 2 of them if I could.
That one did not make people happy.
I love Doggo. Love him. You'd be wrong twice.
So Shane, who would you put as MVP over Doggo? I saw your arguments in chat, but who would you put as MVP over Doggo?
There's like 3 of them.
So okay,
I didn't like the rule of multiple. The team can't have multiple. That was weird.
It wasn't that we did say that, but it was just kind of like spread the love.
No, I get
Spread the
that.
love a little bit.
But also, the player who deserves it should get it.
So, and that's just where, because I haven't gotten to talk to a whole lot of people about it since I was working this weekend. I'm curious, who would people put over him? Doggo led Prism in goals, and he was second in saves. Who's the MVP over Doggo?
Well, I like Ezio, and I like Matt.
And those were also both two players that we argued adamant, like there was the MVP.
That was one of my problems. You guys said you guys debated it, and one of you wanted Doggo, one of you didn't. At that point, Doggo should have been out because he was part of the
but Doggo
couldn't break it.
Yeah, so we brought in someone else. Again, we're keeping anonymous for reasons, but we did bring in someone else, and they shed light. All right, because it was me and Couch basically screaming at each other for 20 minutes.
It really was.
And then I was like, "All right, let's bring someone else in because we're not getting anywhere."
So you pulled his manager in? That's not fair.
We did not pull Jay in. Jay was not the outside opinion.
Jay was not the outside opinion. We're dumb. We're not that dumb.
But yeah.
It is.
So I mean,
you
guys can sit here and hate, but I honestly do think that we put the right names on there.
Well, apparently you didn't want Doggo, so you.
But I took outside criticism. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just say because I think this is right. I'm not a boomer. Okay, like I'm taking outside information. So I mean, you can.
What was the information that was given?
Changed your mind. I'll be real honest with you. I don't remember.
It was good. It was good then. That's good
because it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. Because we did this right after the season ended.
I need to know who gave you this information.
Do we leak sources here, Couch? Is it time to leak sources?
I'm not saying you can just tell me in chat or something.
Leak it right here.
It was bacon.
What the fuck?
It was bacon.
You can't trust this guy.
I trust bacon.
I can always trust bacon.
He's just gonna give the Doggo.
I'm not. It came down to straight numbers.
He always picks Doggo. He says it on the podcast.
I don't. I initially had wanted Ezio for MVP. When they said that they were doing the rule of not giving to multiple players from the same team, that became clear then. And they already had Boss for defensive. So at that point, to me, Hornets were out. Simple math at that point. When you already have Florida and Houston accounted for, then
I'll be honest with you. I don't remember that's how that went down.
I don't either.
I remember because
that internalizing here.
I don't know if I should.
I spit out what I spit out.
Doggo originally we had down as defensive, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I should say this.
I'll say this: Doggo was on pretty much everyone.
Yeah, Doggo was on all.
If you can confidently sit there and have one person up for every award,
I think that's what sent me was because we were sitting there debating whether he should get offensive, defensive, or MVP, and we were like, well, if we're sitting here arguing about it, then he should probably.
Yeah, if he is on the list for every single award, come on now.
Now what, Shade? Now what are you gonna say?
Oh, I stopped listening. I can't take in that much. It hurt me, so I had to walk. So
that's fine. Just
I had 3 community people on my podcast today. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, numbers don't lie. So.
No, I stand by my decisions, and I will stand by any criticism y'all give. I will take it.
You've ruined the awards. Way to go!
Shut up, bitch.
Lots of love.
Podcast.
Plenty of oh my gosh. that
and I'm back. Hey!
That was an event. Plenty of recognition and deservingness all the way around.
Nope, not all the way.
All the way around.
Not all the way.
Wait!
That community award should have gone to Panda.
Well, yeah,
we forgot an award.
I didn't forget it. It's just coming.
Okay.
So, yeah. The award that you guys didn't do, that ownership did, after a little bit of discussion.
Well, Couch was in that. Did you forget?
I just didn't see it on the docket, so I was making sure.
Yeah, Couch was the owner.
When we did that?
No.
I thought you made
I did get asked my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
okay, that's what it was.
I was asked to give a couple names. No, like, real reason behind it or anything, just who I thought.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in owner's Discord?
No.
Oh, I could have swore it was.
Yeah, I think we had already decided that before we added new owners, which actually we can talk about here in a second. But yeah, our community award, as decided by ownership, went to Yami for everything he does. He's been great in Discord. Some of us we have access to team VCs. The way he's helped to manage that team when Chronicle hasn't been the most available. His access to new players and helping them to get registered. Everything he's done on Twitch. Yami took a large role in keeping Season 1 running smooth. And we wanted to recognize that, and we did. Shade's going to hit him with a pretty roll if he hasn't already.
Yeah, he has it.
Yeah.
He had it right away.
And yeah, that. And again, there's other people that, fall into that category.
If they weren't shitters, they might have won.
That came down to a discussion. Like, we don't ever really see Yami shit posting. Like, he's just here to be helpful, play his games,
Panda.
and get it going. Panda does everything that Yami does, but also shit posts and trolls. Lemon shows up to almost every stream and keeps chat active, but also shit posts. So it's, the shit posting's fine. It's content. It's part of it, but
it's not the reason you lost, but it's the reason you lost.
It just comes down to, at the end of the day, we have all these people in ownership and stream team and all these people that we talk to all the time. Yami's not somebody we talk to all the time, but he still takes it upon himself to make this a success. I don't know how many conversations I've had with Yami.
I want to say he's someone who's in the inner circle, but he still does everything we would want people to do.
Absolutely.
Which is fantastic. And without us, asking it of him, he just does it.
Nothing said to him. Just steps up to the plate.
So big ups, Yami. Big ups.
Big ups.
Thank you.
Yep. Congrats to everybody. But we have... Well, we made our picks at the beginning of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 people still have anything they can win from those early picks. That is Shade and Boomer.
Let's go.
Early season or early playoffs picked Erie to win it all. But we are going to hit you guys with one last round of picks for the 2 finals matchups. We don't have Boomers yet. I DM'd him. He hasn't responded.
Well, I think the one is okay. I think we can confidently say that he's going to go here.
Yeah. I mean, he has to.
And I have no idea on the other one.
Although, the last time they played them, didn't he pick the Demons?
He did. He did.
I'll delete it.
I don't think he's going to pick him this time.
You never know with Boomer.
We'll wait on that one. We'll wait on that one.
But maybe he picks the Demons because they did
out of superstition.
Right. Who knows?
I won't. I'm a very superstitious man, so I won't.
Oh, I am very superstitious.
That is how you lost your 3 games.
You said lost 3 games?
Yeah, every game that Houston lost this year, I didn't cast.
Oh.
They were 9-0 when I casted.
It's all Couch's fault. The Hornets' demise. Oh, get in there.
Imagine not controlling your own destiny.
Fuck you, Couch.
There you go. We need to put that on a poster.
Demons versus Eclipse. I'm the only one who's picking Demons thus far.
I mean...
but you have Erie to win.
But you do have Erie to win.
Yeah.
Shade's coming out a winner no matter what.
Nobody gets a sweep.
Okay, that is fair.
Nobody gets a sweep today.
Listen,
that was my whole thing.
I'm a certified Boomer hater. I've picked against him all season.
You have.
And I figure if I pick him this time, maybe he'll lose.
Listen, I've got some inside information on both teams, so.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. You're not going to share with the team. You're just going to go with it.
Nah.
I respect it.
I don't leak.
I respect it.
Not like you guys. I don't
Shut
leak.
the hell up.
The inside information I got, it makes me pick Boomer's team. And
What information do you have?
I'm not gonna leak it.
That's the wrong information.
It's not.
Oh, you got the same I got, right?
I
got the
no,
inside info too, right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
it straight from DK.
That's fine. So, DK could have went one step further and secured the finals, but he didn't. So, Boomer's gonna get his
Because
first
he's not
championship.
dirty.
He's a demon.
It's fine.
Though.
He's a D.
The high road is gonna be the L road. But I do hope it's a good series. So
I do too.
I think talent-wise, versus, it should be on paper. This should be a great series.
Stacks up well.
And in Prism,
Do I have to say who I picked?
Shade said he's the only one picked Demon, so that by default makes
that's
that
kind of figure, but it's Erie, and you know. I just won a UCF national championship.
Phantoms versus Wave over in Prism, guys.
This one was a little tough.
You didn't pick them. Only those of us who picked them should do
I
that.
can still join in on the Wave.
The Wave is universal.
The Wave crashes on you, motherfuckers.
Potentially. This was so tough. I don't know. 5 versus 6. Huge matchup. I like both teams. I just don't know. But I settled on Phantoms.
No, Chris is making his picks now.
Is he
Live in front of us.
We'll update you.
Oh, he is, bro.
He picked the
He
Bandits.
put an E and then he deleted it. Oh,
Boomer
he made it purple.
and he deleted it. What a fuck ass.
He deleted it. Wait.
It's because he made it purple and he's freaking out right now.
Hold on.
He's so stupid. Just put ECL. It doesn't matter. It's fine, buddy.
I want to get in on this action.
I
I was just making it black.
Now he clicked off of it and he's confused because there were so many cursors.
All right, let's see who he put an E. He's putting clips and he put a P.
Oh, it's a P.
There we go.
He's picking
Okay.
Phantoms.
I mean, it's so tough. It's such an even
It
matchup.
is.
I hope this goes 7. We all deserve this to go 7, regardless of who's going to win it. But I had to put somewhere, and I went Phantoms.
Would love for both of these to go 7.
Oh yeah, God, please,
Oh.
please.
Ideal world, yes.
Just 2 bangers.
Game 7
finally.
with a 10-minute OT.
Oh, shut up.
Hell yeah.
Thank God I'm not casting it.
Yeah, have fun with that, couch. I'm taking Phantoms. Boomer's not here. He appears to also be taking Phantoms. I'm sure he has an outlandish take that Koa would yell at.
I'd give him one of these.
There you go. Couch, what are you doing?
I'm going OKC. That's my boy Code. I think they can pull it out. I will say the only thing that I think can really throw a wrench in the plan is if Appa does what he did last week. But he doesn't go out of his way to do it. If it flows naturally and Wave play that aggressive style with rotationists somewhat still, yes. I've also seen OKC do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with that speed, if they can match them in the aggression, Code can take over.
Yeah, I really think this game comes down to Code for OKC, and honestly, I think it comes down to Sixful on the Wave side. Sixful, not great in the beginning of the season, played really well in the second half of the season. Playoffs come around, she's been very hit or miss in a couple of these games. Last series, she played really well in some games and played really bad in the other ones, and they just still kind of got around that. And so, I think Sixful is my.
She was sick.
Was she sick? I didn't
That's
know.
right.
Yeah,
Sickful.
she was sick.
Yeah. Sickful.
I did not know that.
Sickful.
Sickful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that's.
Well,
That's-
I'm gonna
yeah.
ruin Code's existence because I'm gonna tell him about his favorite NFL football player not being on the Bears anymore. So he's gonna be heartbroken.
And that's why you're picking.
That's why I'm picking the Wave, baby.
I want to do it. It's so catchy.
Crash on you.
So you're telling me that if we went to a sporting event right now and our teams played each other, I couldn't do the wave with you?
No, you couldn't.
No.
I would do the wave and then hold you down.
You would automatically crash on him.
The wave would be coming around the stadium. I punch you in the face and then do it.
Listen. If it crashes on me, crash on me in 7. Go for it. I don't care to lose that pick. I just want a great series, especially because we got 5 and 6 there, showing that it comes down to how you play in that final month, the playoffs. That's just give me 7. And then let's all enjoy.
We want 7.
So, very excited.
Boomer did get his players to watch it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he texted me. So, Boomer's watching himself. He can't choke. And he's watching Code. Have to step up to beat Verm. This is note. So.
It's honestly probably Boomer's best players to watch.
Also, he got a little butthurt because you put my name up there for some reason.
I needed
he said,
somebody.
My segment? Question mark.
He didn't do that when we had Jay do it, so whatever. But yeah, no, I think these are Boomer's best 2 picks for this segment at one time. I do think it comes down to Boomer. Stewie and Yak have been playing very well, and they have done so all season. When we've seen, well, not every time, but some of the times that we've seen Eclipse look beatable, it's been because of Boomer. Some sort of chemistry issue, but the past couple weeks they've looked the part, and I think it comes down to Boomer. Over in Prism, that's Code. You got to go and beat the other team's best player. That's you have
Verm
to be
is
able.
a freak.
You've got to be able to shut down Verm. If Verm gets comfortable in that series, it's not going 7.
No.
But we've seen times where you could say the same thing about Code. If Verm can't stop Code, Phantom are very dangerous. And I mean it's with this as far as skill-based matchup we could have gotten for Prism. This is probably the peak.
Lots of mechanics.
Very even across the board, like for like players. But I think Boomer makes a great call on Code. It's going to come down to Code. We've seen Code in the past where things are on his shoulders and it doesn't go very well.
Pisses down his leg.
Exactly. So it pisses down his leg. If Code can overcome that, we got 7. That's what's going to happen. It's going to go 7. If not, the wave's going to crash kind of abruptly, and we'll have to talk about that next episode. Shade's gonna crash a wave on me and couch. So, but that's the show.
That's all we got.
As far as real Rocket League news, I don't know. NA's a mess. NRG sucked.
Gen G won.
G2's out, so who cares?
EU is EU.
Okay. Yeah. But we're getting closer to the Birmingham major. That's in a couple weeks.
The wrong Birmingham. What I say?
Well,
since I'm here,
it is the wrong Birmingham.
It's the wrong Birmingham.
No one cares about Alabama.
You know, you would have came and visited me though.
If I could sleep on your couch.
Which one?
As long as I didn't have to pay for a room.
Whoa. But that's gonna do it. Yeah, Shade.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already on X, so.
Oh.
It's all gone to hell in the handbasket.
Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Congratulations to all the award winners, even you, Doggo. Let's wrap it up.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you again for tuning into the Backpost Podcast, powered by the 8-Bit Nation. Be sure to stay active in the Discord and follow the Twitch channel at 8N Gaming so you don't miss any of the fast-paced, epic Pixel and Prism League content. Well, that's it for now. May your aerials be flawless and your saves legendary.